only on esportbf.com.
And I'm expecting players like Arizo and Emmy to go straight for those high kill areas. Maybe if they can get into Bravo, it would be amazing. But the round has just started. Rage mode in the blue. We're starting to see DAW in the red as both teams go straight for their home flags. It does look like Rage mode did manage to get on Charlie first. Quick, easy tickets as they push straight through. 3 players starting this off very, very strong.
Yes, indeed. We're going to be seeing one going through the middle from the old Rage mode side, while nobody's going through the middle from the DAW side. This could be... And honestly, they might be getting a little bit distracted here. In all honesty, Fallacious will hop back in with him in a little bit. But the main fight on B is going very well for... Ooh, never mind. That's going to be a little bit of a pick-off there from the old DAW guys, doing a really good job of taking down that flank guy. And Fallacious is getting caught in the path to A as well in the meantime, but that doesn't matter because the Rage mode guys are doing a very good job of mopping up shop on B. Very, very good communication and teamwork between those guys. Fallacious is going to be all by himself on A, but still getting the cap. They do have to push him in the meantime because Fallacious is on the flag and they are not. So, oh, he does get flanked from their spawn though, and he does get a little bit exploded from the frag grenade. So, good little recovery there from the DAW guys, but a little bit disconcerting start, in all honesty.
Yeah, definitely. I was expecting a bit more pressure along the home spawn here, but we see Mono with the 3 times LMG doing really, really good work here, locking that down, just keeping those heads down, not really getting the kills that he needs, but locking off that spawn. There's 3 players tied up along that side. He's having to retreat a little bit, but Rage mode have got 2 out of 3 objectives, and it looks like they're about to mop up Alpha as well, as 3 guys are on that flag causing absolute havoc. Look at the kill feed right now. Stormy going in big there. We see Thoki and Fallacious doing the same thing. Amazing play by Rage mode as they absolutely dominate DAW, who are generally quite a strong starting team.
Yes, indeed. This is just typical Rage mode, dude. Super duper aggressive, as their name basically says. It would make you think Rage mode, oh, we're super duper aggressive, and that's exactly what they are. The dudes just don't give their enemies any quarter to fight. They just don't even give them a second to breathe. They're just instantly on them. Super duper high octane plays you always expect from Rage mode. The dudes are very, very high end players.
Now, it's going to be interesting to see how DAW break out of this spawn trap they're in now. Rage mode have got a really nice envelope here. Nasty not able to finish off those kills. He had a lot of problems in the sort of first round that he played. Not able to finish those off. Gets a good kill on Stormy. That's going to be a nice assist, but it looks like Stormy's already, though, doesn't get the revive on. Looks like players are more interested in covering those kills. Nasty pushes up. Players are behind him. Unfortunately, he does get taken down by Fallacious there. And DAW in a really tough place. They need to try and make this as close as possible. As we saw in the last round, going into it with quite a high ticket count can put a lot of pressure on you.
Yes, indeed. And I think that, in all honesty, Rage mode is just so well spread to themselves. They've got a really good cross going on from the enemy team spawn. As you can see, they're on the house, and they've got most of their guys on the objective, it's on the path of the objective itself, but they've also got a cross from the enemy team spawn, Fallacious and Monarchy, getting some really nice crosses there with LMGs like the bar and such. And DAW are just trying to go for a little bit they're trying to go for a little bit of everything. They're like, we don't really know if we're going to be able to push through to the main objective. So they try to go for a little bit of everything, but now they're starting to go for a little bit of a main push to the objective with a little bit of smoke here. Starting to go a little bit better, in all honesty. They have lost quite a few guys in the meantime. Arizo has gotten up close, but does get dropped by Fedabach with the 907 SF.
Oh, and I mean, we're seeing DAW there really not making use of smoke, which is a big factor in this. We've only 1 medic on the field. They haven't really got a lot of that cover, which could really help. You know, if they smoked up the cabins, push down that mountainside where it's only 1 player watching 2 players now, unfortunately, they could really have a chance to eliminate that crossfire coming into them. A nice 5-man push would easily get through there, and they could even end up reversing and capping that Charlie flag and then pushing onto Bravo. But unfortunately, it's something that's not happening. They might be spawning in with 2 medics now. Hopefully, they're getting the gist of it. But Rage mode playing hella aggressive right now. It's 153 to 43. DAW need to start pushing out now. We can only hope that they kind of can replicate this in the second half, learn from their mistakes, maybe not go too aggressive onto Bravo, and see if they can have a better half of this round.
Yeah, in all honesty, I think that just the how am I gonna say this? The breakout from DAW, it was a little bit wanting. In all honesty, they did go very strong into B, but they didn't have anybody really covering the middle lane there, which Fallacious did go through. In all honesty, he could have really done some damage on Bravo if his team had not already mopped up shop in the meantime. So I think it's a little bit of a combination of just the gunfighting ability and teamwork of Rage Mode, and I think it's just really Rage Mode's just got really, really amazing teamwork. They've got great gun skill, and they've obviously been practicing.
Yeah, definitely. This is a map that if you learn it and you get the strat right and you're able to pull it off, you end up with situations like this. And as you guys know who are watching, you might be thinking, what the hell is going on? This is the ESB Test Cup, and it's kind of these reasons why we're having these test cups to iron out some of these difficulties. But with a 150 ticket lead, I mean, DAW have to pull off the exact same thing and hope for the best, really.
Man, dude, this is... Wow, what an outstanding performance from Rage Mode. This is... Honestly, I would love to see these guys go up against Malosh Memoriam in the next round. Hopefully we get that, but man, this is going to be quite a tough one for DAW. I have seen teams come back from things like this before. Like, you might not think so, having only lost 10 tickets, but I have seen teams come back from worse. Believe it or not.
Yeah, definitely.
But
we'll see how DAW opens up. They've got to be hella aggressive. They've got to really push through to that home spawn and hope to replicate the same thing that happened to them and learn from their mistakes. They lost 3 men on that Bravo flag so quickly. What was going to turn out to be a really strong aggressive push eventually turned out to be something not right. And a key flaw in that was the fact that they left that middle path wide open. They just let Felicius walk straight through, straight onto that alpha flag, and that set up the basis for Rage Mode to get that spawn trap in. And it was painful. It's a hard thing to break out of. Let's see what happens in the second half of the map, Kamika.
Yes, indeed. I can honestly just put the result out of your mind. The result is pretty much forgone, but we just really... I would love to see DAW just come back and just show them, hey, we are better than that. You guys might have caught us with our pants down a little bit there, but here's a little bit of something back. We're not going to fall for the same thing twice. We learned from our mistakes, and we are going to show you guys how good of a team we are. That's the mentality that they got to have coming into this. They just got to put the past out of their mind and just play this like the first round never even happened.
And I think that's what they're doing here. We're back in the second half of the game here. Rage Mode in the red, DAW in the blue. And it looks like DAW have completely written off the Bravo flag. They're going for a 4-man push down the side of the mountain, going for Alpha. I think they're going to try and replicate that awesome spawn trap that Rage Mode had going on here. But with no one watching Bravo right now, I'm a little bit concerned that things aren't going to happen. And we see Mono already at the mountainside watching that Charlie push. And with that 3 times, I think he's going to be able to lock this down quite easy. But as I say that, Mocha gets a massive kill here, and he's pushing straight through.
Yeah, I was about to say, dude. Anyways, Mocha has gotten some nice control over that little house at the edge there, and his teammate is going to be up on sandbags. So, yeah, and Arizo has gotten control over the middle, too. He is in a little bit of a rough spot, Arizo, so he's going to need a little bit of help from his guy that is on Alpha. But, man, he's getting really, really on close up here to throat key. He's literally on the opposite end of the wall for him. He's going to get double pushed here. Does take down one very nicely. Turns the corner, but does get taken down. Not enough health to take that on. And very, very good reaction from Rage Mode to stuff that attempt at a push to A in its tracks. Stop it in its tracks. Just completely derailing it. Very well played.
Exactly. And we're starting to see more of a typical Fragile game here turning out where one team holds Bravo, the other team holds A, and we're seeing a lot more combat happening in the mid. But Stormy with some massive accuracy there, beaming 2 people as they push into Bravo. I think he's going to be able to get a third. Unfortunately, he can't. Massive push coming. Can this one man hold off against these 4 guys coming? Can he win that 1v4 fight? He manages to get one. Absolute another. Looks like the heals are going to be coming in. Unfortunately, he goes down. That would have been big if he managed to win that. And if Rage Mode aren't careful, they could end up in a spawn trap here.
Honestly, dude, I'm really, really liking this positioning from Rage Mode. If you take a look at the overhead perspective, they've already got people trying to, like, cover the lanes from B. They instantly, snap of the fingers, switch into defense mode. They go from attack, defense, like that. It's just really, really well played. They instantly, the quickness in rotations and just switching into the tactics is so well from them. I mean, they did kind of get a little bit too aggressive there and get taken down off the Bravo objective, but they got into some really good positions. Oh my goodness, what a great shot from Emagus to take down both Fallacious and Monarchy off of the Charlie objective. Looking in a good spot now. All they got to do is make sure that they can evenly spread out their forces from the Bravo objective and not all just get all in the same spot. They just have to make sure that they can get a few guys up inside that the mountain pass and make sure that they have the path to A locked down. But so far, so good from DAW. They're looking a lot better this round than in the previous one.
Exactly, and I think it was that very aggressive push onto Bravo that really shook them up. It broke their starting off game plan here, and Mimo's really trying to hold off this pass into Bravo. I mean, previously we saw Rage Mode, they lost Bravo, and immediately there was a 2-man flank on Charlie. The way they pendulum from objective to objective, keeping the pressure constant, is absolutely amazing. It's a well-drilled team here. We see Emmy with the Panzerfaust looking to take down those buildings, stop them from posting up and shooting in here. Arizo's looking to hold that mid. He knows it's clear. We see Fet on Bravo, really uncontested. Not much is going on here. Taking a few loose shots that are fired at his teammates. But Arizo's just pushing through. I mean, if they can get one to Alpha, one to Bravo, they could be in a very, very nice position here. It's a very close game so far. Arizo looking to push around. It's going to be a 1v2 here. Can Fet hold off this push on Bravo?
Yeah, we're about to find out. Arizo, they are starting to get a little bit of pressure from A as Moaka is starting to find out. He is getting really pushed out of that position. But Arizo getting a little bit forced to make a little bit of a play here with the pressure from Alpha. Fedabach getting a little bit pushed off. Thoki trying to get a little bit of a cross-in on him in the meantime. Fedabach going to have to take the solo 1v1. Arizo does take him down. Trying to get in a good position to take down the other guy. He does know where he is. Very good anticipation. Arizo taking down another. That is massive. He's still got Stormy to deal with, though, and he is in a great position to deal with him. Hiding behind that nice little head glitch there. And he's got Memo coming up on his backside, distracting him. And Arizo is looking to close the distance a little bit here with his medic gun. Favored the close distance. Going to be taking down another, and his teammate finishes it off. That is some great teamwork and individual skill from the DAW guys. That is what you like to see. Exactly,
and that's what happens when you leave that middle lane open. You allow the other teams to just come straight in, and you just get pincered on Bravo. And once you get hit from both sides, there's not really much you can do. And if RM aren't careful, they could get pinned into Alpha, and if they lose the gunfights that they should be winning, they might even see themselves in the same position they put DAW in the first half of the map. But Felicia's here doing a great job. He's got the bar out, picks up one, picks up three. That triple kill, absolutely amazing. Killing off that push on Bravo. Is he going to pick up a fourth?
No.
Unfortunately done. Emmy managing to get the kill there where it was right needed. But Fet managed to find a way through, takes Bravo, and I think DAW's push really stunted there.
Actually, what the audience might not have seen is that they actually they didn't go to Bravo from A. They just held off the spawn at literally the bottom edge of the map for quite a lot of time. That is some great patience from Rage Mode, in all honesty. And they have managed to break themselves out once again with some great patience, some great teamwork, and some great individual skill. Rage Mode is definitely one of the teams to watch out for on PC.
Exactly, and with players like Stormy and Felicious, their accuracy is on point. We're seeing them beam those headshots at range, and that's what you need with this new time to kill. The headshots make a huge difference. Body shots ends up just resulting in a massive bullet sponge effect here. As you see, Mimo putting way too many shots in than he needs. Don't think he's got enough rounds to finish this kill. Unfortunately, we see Mocha finished that one up here. And DAW really have under a bit of pressure now. They had really good defense here on Bravo. They're a really good push. Maybe they're a bit too aggressive, and we're seeing Rage Mode trap them in that Charlie flag. But DAW managing to push onto Bravo, really, really good, but they're about to get hit in the back from their own flag here.
Yes, indeed. Emagus getting up on top of the flag here, doing a nice little dance here. Oh my goodness, he is so... Yeah, that was a nice little dance there. Give him the moves, but the moves not enough. Rage Mode very, very well versed in the counters of the moves. They've got a few dance tricks of their own, so they know. They're dance instructors in their free times. Anyways, we are going to be seeing them holding on very strong to the Bravo objective and the Alpha objective and pushing the enemy team back into the Charlie objective, trying to just flip the switch once again into defense mode. Or even maybe a little bit of both. The best defense is a form of offense, as the philosophers say. And they are sort of semi-attacking, semi-defending, just encroaching slowly on the Charlie objective. But if you did see from the overview, they did get a nice little flank around to A. I didn't see if anyone was there to defend it, but still holding strong on C in the meantime.
And this is something this little snowstorm can really open up for you. Usually, if that wasn't there, those guys pushing into Charlie from Bravo would have seen that go in, and they would have easily rotated around. Unfortunately, that didn't happen. But with the likes of Felicius guarding the Alpha flag here, it's going to be very hard for DAW to push forward. Mimo is doing a great job slowly pushing the guys back on Alpha. We see Nasty went round, did a great job finishing off his guy here. So if these two players can just pinch in, get the flag, hopefully turn around and lock off that hard spawn, they should be in a very good spot. But they've just taken too long here, as two more of these Rage Mode guys have already spawned on. A flag is going to be very difficult to push along this open ground now.
Yes, indeed. But if you do look at the Bravo objective real quick, they have managed to break through in the main little lane there. They did take down one guy, forcing the Rage Mode guys back, just pushing the advantage and killing them along the way. And now they have gotten complete control over the Bravo objective. One guy trying to come around the back of them does take down one, takes down two. That is huge for Rizzo. But he is not going to be able to get the third, who is very much shaking in his boots by himself. He does take down another one, not too shook. It appears Stokey taking down Rizzo, and is going to get the spawn off for another, and they're going to be able to counter push into Bravo while DAW takes the Alpha objective. But he does go down from Emagus, so that's going to be the Bravo objective into the hands of DAW. So this might be a little bit of a comeback here.
Yeah, I mean, if we take a look at the scoreboard in a second, see how the teams are going. It's very, very close. Only 40 tickets between the two teams here in the second half of the round, 60 to 104. DAW finally finding their footing. Unfortunately, see Nasty Wars goes down, as Felicius, the defender of Alpha, at the moment, doing an amazing job pushing that back. Fet is looking to build those barricades, get those head glitches on. Thoki looking to really play quite aggressive. That's what he's done most of this game. He's just been pushing straight forward. And let's have a look at those kills now for those teams. That should be quite good.
Alrighty then, yes indeed. Honestly, if you take a look at the classes, I'm very, very surprised that... Honestly, never mind. I'm not surprised by anything. It's pretty much exactly what we thought was going to happen. DAW, the one thing that's a little bit different between the teams is that they're not really running a lot of supports to cover the outside lane like the Rage Mode guys are. Like
yeah.
Delicious, he is... But they have switched it up from the first round. They have switched out one support for a medic in order to favor a more aggressive type of gameplay to be.
But we saw DAW nearly had that spawn trap on. Unfortunately, one of those pesky little Rage Mode guys managed to push through to Bravo. They were all focused on that Alpha flag here, and it's left the rest of the map wide open. Nasty's looking to push on there with his teammate. He sees, chooses the opportunity. If he can push up, gets a good kill on Fet. If Emmy can go on and finish his second guy, this should be absolutely awesome. Unfortunately, Emmy goes down. It's all up to Nasty. It's a 1v1. Oh no, looks like that was finished off quite nicely. Bravo doing what it should be, going back into DAW hands. DAW have managed to take that 40-point lead, reduce it down to just under 20.
Yes,
great work by
DAW. Honestly, that was a great little wipe from them. now they're going to be able to get into great positions and keep Rage Mode nice and penned in. They can, if they can play this like I know they can play this, and if they just don't make any mistakes like right now, they can just really hold them in. If they play like they have been playing, they'll just be able to keep Rage Mode in here and give them a little bit of a taste of their own medicine here. Nasty War is even trying to push up, getting a little bit, kind of feeling himself right now, saying, hey, maybe we can push this advantage even more than we already have it. And it's looking like he's kind of right there. Fallacious and his boys going down there. Thoki getting domed off that head glitch, and they're starting to get control over A. But in the meantime, they have kind of broken through on the outer lane. Got one guy down there trying to stop it. And he does. Oh my goodness. This is going to be a full cap going on here. Massive amounts of ticket bleeds going into the favor of DAW. If only they had just done a little bit better in the first round, this would have been a great game in terms of what the result would be. The result is already determined, but both teams playing it out as if the result doesn't even matter, and that is what you like to see. That is just some great tenacity from both teams.
Exactly, but what we're seeing, DAW here, they're getting the kills, but it's taking them slightly longer. And with the aggressiveness of Rage Mode here, they're absolutely steamrolling through that alpha defense. Maybe Mimo can come in from the back, lock these guys down, finish them off.
Oh,
yes, he does. So catches him down, Mono down while he's trying to get the revive. We can get these spawns in quickly, help Mimo out, and this should be absolutely awesome for DAW, giving Rage Mode a huge taste of their own medicine right now. It's going to be very difficult. I mean, hopefully Rage Mode can push out of this. We saw DAW really struggled. Their positioning isn't as strong as Rage Mode's from what I'm seeing here. But DAW are getting the kills. They're getting the headshots. Mimo getting a good kill on Mono there as well. But a lot of DAW guys are going down as Rage Mode aggressively push into alpha with 2 guys.
Yes, indeed. Trying to finish it off out of a full cap is Rage Mode. They honestly they might not be winning this game overall, but ending on a high note. Just put some respect on the name of DAW, ladies and gentlemen. They came to play. They stuck it through to the end, and you gotta put some respect on the name. DAW is definitely up and coming as well. Rage Mode just kind of edging them out from a very good first round performance.
Only on eSportBF.com.